Good afternoon, traders. Friday, the 27th of January, end of the week. Markets are really acting well yet again, and looking to close relatively strong. This is a big deal up here. I talked about this a few days ago about 88 being a big number. I think yesterday it was the second resistance level that we never got to, and today it was the number one resistance level, and it turned out to be a pretty powerful short. Every day you got basically just two options. You're either going to get long the market or you're going to get short the market. And this morning, we opened up at 64. My particular interests are at the locations, and they never really, outside of the morning, they made the early mornings, they made a low down here. They're kind of dribbling here. You're thinking maybe you get a shot at it. And, you know, I believe in being patient and waiting. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, when the markets are really strong like they are this week, they're going to just take off from where they want to take off. And basically, you knew you had a gap up to about 75. You knew that was going to be filled. So this is your opening, 64. They didn't really give you much. They meandered, they filled the gap, and they eventually made their way to R1, where you got your first opportunity. At least as far as in terms of the strategies and locations, this is an R1 reversal from a significant spot right there. And in fact, the Dow has one up here around 34.2 and change. We never really got to there, but you have to wait. You have to look for the opportunity to present itself, and it did. And you got the markdown, the second confirmation. Now, this is a 1 minute chart. I use this because I'm a little more comfortable with how the S&P trades. There's other platforms out there will show you a lot more than this 1 minute chart will. I'm just used to the price movement. It might tell you up here, like some platforms will provide momentum turns, and you'll see how momentum might just be fading, and that's an indication that they're about to turn. This second bar was a lock in for me. I took it at 91 and change, and the rest is being patient, and they eventually rammed them all the way back down to 64 again. There you go. And you can see they bottomed out twice there. I was done by this point. I wasn't looking for, I waited to see if they were going to come down and punch out the pivot. They did not, but the Dow actually did right there. And that was an opportunity to get along the Dow. You see how it kind of meanders above this price, and then he gets the volume spike, and there the Dow goes. So, then they basically have crept up to where they are right now, and the market I think they just provided a well, the rule of thumb, as I've stated in past videos, is you take it whenever it fires up, and at some point you have to be a little bit more disciplined and be careful because it could turn into a breakout back to the upside. And kind of what happened yesterday. I think off a couple of shorts, and although it provided about two or three shorts off of, I can't remember the location, it might have been in the 70s or something like that. I can't remember what R1 was, but it kept providing a reversal short here. I'd be a little cautious. It's Friday. This market's been really solid all week. This is really bullish, getting above here. You can see the Nasdaq is just blowing through everything. So I don't know if the Nasdaq's leading or just a matter of it being really oversold. In fact, I can't believe where Tesla's at. It seemed like weeks ago it was at 110. It's at 173. So, and then here's the Dow. So everything's churning back up. It's going to be whether or not we can hold these areas. I mean, this is a huge location. So, we're going to have to see how this plays out next week. But, for the time being, this is only 12 o'clock and they're up here. So who knows if they're going to mark this thing up even higher or make their way to 4,100, which is really highly possible. This still turns out to be a R1 breakout to the upside. It's even trying to do it right here, but I'm not into this long up here. I've done well for the week, and I just take what I can get. It's not about trading every turn. It's about getting the right ones, and it's all about the locations for me, and I think it should be for you guys as well. So, you didn't get the pivot reversal. They shot up from 64, but you got the short reversal from R1. So, you take your opportunities as they present themselves. All right, I'll talk to you guys Sunday night, see how these things settle, and give you guys a breakdown for the upcoming week. I'll say to there, guys. Have a great weekend.